Are you one of those people that sits for hours at a time at your desk, hunched over your computer, trying to meet a deadline or working on a project? Do you find yourself texting for hours at a time on your phone? And then after a while, do you find that you have a little bit of stiffness in your neck, a little tightness in your chest, and your upper back tends to bother you, and maybe even your lower back hurts as well? That's because we sit for so long here that the front muscles, the muscles of the chest, become tight, and the back muscles become weak, because those back muscles have to work extra hard to draw the shoulders back into alignment. So that's why we become tight. That's why we experience some of the pain that we experience. There are some stretches that I like to do that help me with the pain that I experience in my shoulders and my upper back, as well as my chest. So I'm going to go ahead and get started to show you what works for me. This first exercise, a flow variation of cat-cow, warms the muscles for the stretches that follow. If you need more, pause the video and start back when you are ready. This is a child's pose variation of thread the needle. With knees spread apart, sit back on your heels and thread one arm under your body, with palms facing up or down, whichever is more comfortable. Hold for about 15 to 20 seconds before switching sides. This is a great shoulder stretch for the arm that is threaded underneath. For a chest and front shoulder stretch, clasp the hands together behind your back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. For a deeper stretch, lift the arms away from the body while sitting high on your knees with the option of lowering the forehead to the floor. Hold this position for about 15 seconds or longer. From tabletop, walk the hands forward. Press the chest down towards the floor for puppy pose. Feel the stretch across your upper back. Walking the arms farther out and pressing the chest to the floor allows for an even deeper stretch. Again, hold this stretch for about 15 seconds or longer. For bow pose, lie on your stomach. Reach the hands back to grab both ankles, pressing the ankles against the hands while lifting the chest. Feel the stretch in the chest and front of shoulders. To modify, try doing one side at a time. Again, hold this stretch for about 15 to 20 seconds. Pressing up, spread the knees apart and sit back into child's pose. Rest the arms down along your sides. Allow the forehead to rest on the floor. Another option would be to stack one hand on top of the other and rest your forehead on the backs of your hand. This is a relaxing and restorative pose. Allow the shoulders to release down towards the floor. Feel free to stay here for as long as you want. Thanks for joining me.